So today we're going to have a quick look at doubling, and today I am going to be using my magic wizard powers. So today I would very much like it if you guys had your own magic wand. Now this one was made for me, okay, specifically for me. See, fits my finger and everything. Okay, so before we start you will need a magic wand because we're going to do some magic today. Okay, so go grab your wands. Doubling, in fact, is actually quite easy. All you're doing is taking the amount that you have and you're getting the same amount again and putting them together. Okay, so for example, I'm going to use my magic wand for this. I am going to need 2 cubes. So bippity boppity boo. Okay, so we have 2 there. When you're doubling, all you're going to do is get the same amount again. So if you have 2, you need another 2. So we're going to use our magic again. Bippity boppity boo. Okay, so we have 2 there. So we have doubled the number 2. Okay, we had 2 and we doubled it by getting another 2. So if we were to add all of those up, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 doubled, getting another 2 is 4. Okay, so we had 2, we doubled it, and we have 4 altogether. Okay, so let's try that with another number. We're going to have the number 3. So we need 3 objects. I'm just going to use my hands at the moment, but we're going to use our magic to double it. Okay, we had 3. Okay, and we are going to double that 3. So we need another 3. Okay, so bippity boppity boo. Okay, so we had 3. We now have another 3. So if we were to double the number 3, we have this many altogether. So let's count them all up. We had 3, we doubled it, and now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now I'm going to show you using my doubling mat. It's one where we put my amount, and the second one is where we're going to double it. Okay, so we're going to go back to just having our 2. So bippity boppity, and then we're going to double it. Okay, so we need this amount again. Use my magic words, please. Bippity boppity boo. Okay, well done. So we have doubled 2, and then you're going to add them all up together, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 doubled is the same as adding it again. Okay, 2, then we double it by adding the same amount again, equals 4. Okay, so when you double something, you add the same number again, just the same as when we did 3. So we had our 3. I'm not going to use magic this time. We had our 3, then we're going to add that same number again, another 3. So we get another 3, and then we add them all up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. In fact, you may have seen this before because we have done it very similarly using a whole part model. So I'm going to change this now. Okay, so we now have our whole part model. Okay, if you want to use your magic wands for this, you can. Okay, and we're going to double a number. This time we're going to double the number 4. Okay, so we need 4 in our first thing. So bippity boppity boo. Ta-da. Okay, we have 4, and we now need to double it by adding the same number again. Okay, so 4 add, so what number will we need in here if we're doubling? Be the same number again. So 4 add 4. Well done. Okay, so add your number in there. Bippity boppity. Okay, and then we have our 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we've got our 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we have doubled it by putting 4 and another 4. Let's find out what our answer is just by moving it up. And let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 4 doubled, 4 add 4 is 8. Okay, well done. We are now also going to use a tens frame. So we will need to move this. And we have our tens frame. And we're going to use this for doubling now. Okay, so we had the same number again. 1, 2, 3, 4. and I wanted to double it, I am simply going to add that same number to the tens frame again. So 4 doubled, so we add the same number again. 4 add 4 equals, well, let's find out. I'm going to add another 4. You can subitize, you'll be able to look at that and go, okay, there's 8 there. Okay. So when you're doubling, you're adding the same number again. So if you had the number 1, if you doubled it, you'd add another 1. If you were doubling 2, you'd have the number 2, and you'd add another 2. If you were doubling the number 3, you'd add a 3, and then you'd add a 4. Is that right? Of course it's not, because we're doubling, same number. Okay, 3, add another 3. If we were doubling the number 5, we'd do 5, add 5. Well done. Okay, so you're adding the same number twice. Now I know in our Google Classroom folder, for those of you who are signed up to my virtual classroom, there are some doubling sheets where you could have a picture of a ladybird. Okay, so if I were to draw my ladybird now, with his bulging eyes, his giant body. Okay, you might find a worksheet something like this. And when we're doing doubles, all we're doing is we're putting a certain amount of dots on one side, and you have to double them by putting the same amount of dots on the other side. So if we were doubling the number 3, because there are 3 dots, if you double it, you put the same amount on the other side. So we're putting another 3. And you can now tell me that 3 doubled, so 3 add 3 is 6. Okay, well done. See if you can have a go at that at home. See if you can make as many doubles as you can. Maybe you'd like to go even further, above 10. Okay, so give it a try. I would love to see, especially on our virtual classroom, some examples of that. Okay, any questions, just add them to the comments below, and don't forget to hit subscribe.